Hello, we are live. Welcome to Not Quite Novelists. This is the show where new friends are made, literally, and new worlds are built live and on the spot each and every episode. My name is Savannah, and I will be your director for this evening. I thought of that 5 seconds before I said it. I was like, wait, I'm doing this.
No one's ever done that to me before.
I'm coming for your fucking brand, Colin. No, usually I will ask, if you don't know who I am, how the hell did you get here? But the thing is, I know how you got here. You got here because you were just as excited about my guests as I am. We've got Colin and Vince from Cast Party. Hi.
Hi, friend. Hi, friends.
How are y'all guys today? I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna be just like I was with Nigel. I'm gonna be super chill and normal and fine about this. I'm very, very calm and everything's fine.
That's not what we were promised. Nigel said you were going to be unhinged and weird. So
I was expecting chaos.
Oh, okay, good. All right, okay. So good. I don't have to fake it. We're fine. The context of it. Yes. Okay. Updates. I don't have my glasses anymore. R.I.P. And honestly, thank God, because they were very uncomfortable to wear with my headphones. So I got my contacts back in. Also, I updated my overlay. Be proud of me. And no, I haven't updated my YouTube yet. Don't judge me. I had to cobble together part 2 of Fae House because Game Jousters decided to try and curse my stream. Speaking of, if you've got your keys or your dice, everybody jingle, jingle, jingle to make the fairies happy.
Oh God, that's right.
I'm gonna do a little whee. All right. We have good, fairy good tech vibes this week. All right. Cool. Yeah, couple points of order. I am still, if you guys feel like getting a little 1-card tarot pull at some point, my Ko-Fi is still open. Want to throw $5 in there for 1 pull. $10, I will add in making a character based off the card that I draw. So you can do that. For those that don't know, I'm an extremely picky eater, and I thought it'd be funny to make a goal of if I reach $1,000 in Ko-Fi donations, then I will eat a burger for the very first time live on stream.
What, very first time?
That throws everybody off. Yes, I have never, in my 30 years of life, have never eaten a burger before. And I'm from Texas, so that's another point of weirdness. So
this is a hard one because we go off on tangents with food all the goddamn time when we're recording. It's bad, and I don't want to start one now, but what?
I had a feeling that would start some kind of tangent or some kind of distraction immediately. Yeah, I'm 30 and I've never had a burger before. And I thought it would be funny is if I can raise $1,000 to get myself out of debt on Ko-Fi, then I will try a burger. And whoever donates that $1,000, like whoever gets me over that threshold, can be the person to choose what kind of burger I get.
So you haven't had any type of burger, like not even a shrimp burger, a black bean burger, like an Impossible burger. Oh
the
my!
The only kind of like this chat loves food talk. Yeah. Yeah, no, the only kind of sandwiches I eat are like grilled cheese and PB&J, and like that's it. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to keep going on with the food,
we
but
can keep going.
Grilled cheese. The grilled cheese. Are you doing the tomato soup with it?
No, and that's another weird thing is I don't like tomatoes. That's one of my number one bad food lists.
I'm there too. I only have tomatoes with certain things. I'm getting into it, but tomato soup is like, with the grilled cheese, you do the dunk, you do.
I'm also not a soup person, which.
Oh no! Oh my God!
I've already made Vince hate me. Oh no!
Right now, she heard that. Oh.
We have to move on because I fear I have already scared Vince away. Like. Oh no. We have to move on. All right. So to move on from the food talk, I've got my teacups of fate for anyone. There's a lot of first-time chatters in here today. So hi everybody. We're starting off right. These are the 2 teacups of fate. I'm going to go ahead and draw a theme and a tone out of these, and then we can just go ahead and
I bet you could put soup in those teacups, just saying.
I have miso soup. That is a weird thing about me. Is
okay.
That
delicious.
I've never had a burger. I'm not a fan of sandwiches, but I will go feral in a sushi restaurant. I love sushi
Okay.
so much.
We just
I mean,
got a new
me
kitten,
too.
and his name is Miso.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I will have miso soup when it comes to did you know that cereal is just soup? Oh, we're having this conversation now. Okay.
Oh no! Oh, we can't do that
So how do
conversation,
y'all feel?
Emily.
Is cereal a soup? How do
No,
y'all
because
feel about
cereal is just wet salad, just like
Oh,
all
okay.
soups.
Oh no. Oh
Okay.
god.
What's the cold soup? Is it gazpacho? Not gazpacho.
I don't know, but I did
there's
see
like a famous
someone
cold
on
soup.
hot dog is a sandwich, yep. I did see someone in on Instagram, I think, talk about how mac and cheese is a cereal. Um
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I
I feel
didn't
like
agree until I just convinced myself.
yeah, when you think about
2.5
it.
seconds ago.
Yep. All right.
Whoa! That hurt my head. Is it?
Apparently, yeah, mac and
It's
cheese
really
is a cereal because it is like
it's like a thick, milky
yeah.
base with the cheese, and then it's pasta, which is basically made out of the same shit cereal. It's just a bunch of wheat and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. This is like changing everything.
Some people really like to add sugar to their pasta sauce and stuff too, so it's like
Yeah.
Oh
it's like
yeah.
that sugar
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
with the cereal. Yeah.
I love that I can use the food talk to distract everybody while I enter in the theme and tone in here. Because usually it is just like we wait in suspense while I have to type some shit. So our theme is nobility, and our tone is solar punk. Solar punk is one of the new ones I added
Ooh.
in this year.
Yeah.
NQN is known
Solar
for existential crises. It's true. It does have. Usually I'm the one having the existential crisis, but tea is soup. Oh, interesting.
Vince, solar punk is kind of like cyberpunk / steampunk, but instead of I would say it's more akin to steampunk, but instead of going towards
Yeah.
like the steam route, they went towards like renewable energy sources, using the sun, using wind energy,
Yeah.
and really focusing on like the land and like
Whoa.
renewable sources.
So
It's really cool.
So
there
we're
is
noble sun punk. What was it? Solar punk?
yeah, solar punk. So I had hold on, let me pull up the aesthetics wiki that I kept up. Because I went through like when I was doing some like content planning streaming back in like January before when I was still kind of on break. I wanted to add new stuff to the teacups because I was like, okay, I've been through all of these like a few times. Let's add some new ones. And I went through and was like, okay, well I know about steampunk and cyberpunk. Is there more of these like punk suffix things? Like, let's go down a list. And I actually found a bunch, and solar punk was one of them. So I'm excited for this one. According to the aesthetics fandom wiki, solar punk is a genre of speculative fiction originating in Brazil. That's interesting. That focuses on renewable energy, living in harmony with nature, and the better future envisioned through both. So something that I see a lot in like when you look up the aesthetic of solar punk is like very tall buildings, is very like cyberpunk almost, because you've got all these like skyscrapers and stuff, but all of them have like rooftop gardens, a lot of greenery within the architecture and stuff like that, because they're all grown through like the solar energy. It's really interesting. It's really fun to like see the aesthetic of it. And nobility is fun because I put that in there thinking more like less like royalty, because that is one of the themes in here, but more like kind of Bridgerton style, where you've got like count and countess and that kind of like those like
The
lower
high
nobilities.
society.
Yeah, high society, but not
High
like the
falutin.
actual like
Yeah.
not like the actual governmental rulers of a place. So love a good solar punk theme. Yeah. So I'm interested to see what kind of like characters. So
My brain's already going.
I already have an
that's
idea
the point.
for.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like
the
I
body.
feel like we gotta establish a little bit of like setting. Like,
Yeah.
would you imagine that the people who are part of like the nobility, the rich, are they the ones who like either invented or championed some of these renewable energy sources? So that's the first thing I go to. So like I'm imagining, I've seen certain like art for solar punk and stuff where they have like would essentially like large wind turbines that like float in the air and they like harness the
Ooh,
energy and like send it back down. I'm imagining
that's cool.
like the engineer who created that technology who's now just raking in all the money and now
Yeah.
gets to choose where that energy goes and which people they sell with and things like that. So they like
Ooh,
use that to their advantage.
I love that. Yeah, that's fun. I usually will like to ask like there's some episodes we will immediately go into. Colin's hair is so majestic. It is majestic. You're right. Um, like I'm trying not to get distracted by it. Um, but I always ask like, okay, do we want to focus on like, okay, let's make our characters and then build the world around it, or do we want to do like focus on setting and then try and create the people that live in it? And I think with Solarpunk we almost should figure out like world building first and be like, I like the idea of like, yeah, maybe this was like a society, like we've got these different like solar energy like conglomerates, like these big businesses that then became almost like the court, the nobility of the world, because they're the ones that like invented the kind of utopia that they live in. It's even more majestic when he talks.
And I kind of like that because it also gives the dichotomy between like, oh, solar punk is supposed to be like harmony with the earth and renewable energy, but then you get like the corporate like shitstorm, and like, that's where the like the shitty people who like are in like the highest portions of like capitalism, like exploiting the labor and stuff like
shit,
that.
we added capitalism into the world.
Which it's inevitably going to happen with something like that when it comes to an energy source. It seems like, you know. So, I don't know why, Colin, when you.
Sorry, Jousters just redeemed Ask a Question just to say, Vince, I like your Berserk shirt.
Thank you for picking up on it. Oh my god. Oh, this is one of my most comfortable shirts that I have. It's a little oversized, and I'm not gonna go on. I'm not gonna go off. Thank you for the comment. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love that you. I love that he redeemed Ask a Question, not for anything other than just to compliment you. I love it. That's awesome. That's great. So. Sorry, I derailed for just a second because let's go back for a minute. We were talking about how we added capitalism into the world.
Oh yeah. So when Colin was explaining it in the beginning and like just trying to harness the energy and blah blah, and then next thing you know, capitalism comes into it. For solar punk, my brain when we talk punk things like that, it goes like steampunk is machines. Okay, my brain says. Everybody in this world is a machine. They're born as machines, and their heart is micro suns. And then the whole capitalism portion of it is that the richer have better technology that they use to harness the energy from their micro sun to live longer.
So to put it in like D&D terms, this is like a society of Warforged people, basically. A society of like construct. Why am I immediately remembering that movie Robots? I don't know if y'all have seen that. I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
Disney one?
I think
the blue robot guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was my immediate thought. But I like the idea of it being like almost like, okay, this is a society of like Warforged, of like machinery people that have gained like an actual consciousness. But my thought is then, okay,
due to like the sun inside of them, because like if we're saying solar punk, the sun is what brings like life to everything, and
they're all
like that little. I love that, Vince.
They're all born from like a massive sun, so it's like their god, and then their soul comes down, and it's a micro sun, but it has a finite amount of time, like a heart. You know, a heart can only pump for so long, and then they can like maybe come up with some sort of technology to allow it to last longer and harness that energy that comes from it more
like
more finite, you know.
Earthos Chronicles in chat says, how many subs patrons to get Vince to cosplay as a 2000s era punk?
I will sub 5.
You will sub.
I love that. That's awesome. It was like, it won't take much, honestly.
I'll pay to do it.
Like, shit, I'll do it for free. That's great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. This is interesting because I my immediate thought is like, okay, well then timeline wise, is this like just an entirely different planet? Like, is this an entirely different world? Or is this a place like Earth, but it was like, you know, it used to be run by humans, like actual like beings who then invented like, is this AI took over the world kind of situation? Like, what happened to the humans? Is it generations ahead and humans are extinct? Or is it like maybe there are still people, like actual humans that live in like,
Oh.
maybe they are the ones
Oh,
who
okay.
were now living in like the non-utopian, like they're the ones who are living in more of a like the seedy underbelly type of like places that don't get nearly as many. Oh my god,
Mhm.
Jesus.
As we are-
Thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Oh,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Ben!
Oh my god. That was instant. I appreciate you so much.
And
I love it. Here's the
Ben
thing.
just gave me so much inspiration just
This-
seeing his name. I have
This
so many
has
ideas.
happened in my chat before, not from someone who just showed up in my chat, but like someone once asked like how many subs until I did like a mukbang stream, and I said 10, and then 2 people gifted 5 subs at the exact same time. One of them was my
Oh my
guest at the
God.
time. My guest was like done and like submitted.
Done. You got
Jesus. Yeah. I love how my chat just evokes the energy of challenge fucking accepted.
Yeah.
People will hear it and they'll be like, okay, done. It's just really funny. I love it. Oh my god.
Back to your question
Yes.
of like what I think, because we're going with like these Warforged-esque type individuals with like these
Yeah.
micro suns, I like the idea of it being post-apocalyptic and the sun is dying out. And like the actual
Oh.
sun that's like feeding the world is dying out, and
Yeah.
that's why the living creatures are going, but that's why pieces of it are falling. And so they were trying to, the humanoid people
Oh.
are trying to like harness it, instead left it basically up to these robots instead. Like
Yeah.
they were using these robots to
Oh.
harness the energy or something.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
even
yeah.
worse. It could
Yeah.
be something like the humans going to the sun, trying to take part of it for these like eternal like energy
Oh.
sources, and then disrupting the sun
Yeah.
somehow.
So
Yeah,
Or
they're
it
yeah.
could just be a
slowly.
normal cataclysm.
Like they've
Yeah,
like
they're.
humans have somehow figured out a technology to steal like take solar flares, like actually harness a solar flare off of the sun and take it, contain it somehow and take it back with them to like use this energy directly on Earth versus just taking it from UV ray, like regular like solar energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Because that would
Okay.
also mimic if it was like this. Oh, in
Yeah.
previous history when they were going to like try to steal this, if that's very much a capitalist thing that people would do, and that kind of
Yeah.
mimics that when we get to our current time with these Warforged individuals that are living off of this, if they're trying to figure out how long that they can keep their suns inside
Yeah.
active and burning and using their technology, it almost mimics that, because we're still in like that capitalist of, even though this is a Warforged society, that
Yeah.
they are still trying to have like the nobility aspect of being
Yeah.
higher and taking advantage of things.
Well, they were probably created, I feel like their own societal like hierarchy was probably created by the humans, because it was the human society before them that had that structure and created them. Maybe it was like the humans knew that the sun was dying out, and so they themselves, it's almost like planting your own consciousness into a machine to try and like live forever, but like let your body die, but let your soul or your consciousness like live on in a being. So that's probably how they started. Like the first generation of these like Warforged people were previously humans that figured out a way to harness this like little bit of solar energy, put it into this like Warforged body, this machine body of them. Sending love from the Maldives. Oh my god. Wow. Hi, thank you for that. The Maldives is crazy. I get distracted by chat a lot, and like usually it's just because Game Jousters is throwing chaos out in there, but like so much cool shit is happening over here today. But yeah, so I'm thinking like, like the first generation of these Warforged were like humans that were like, oh, I don't, we know that humans are dying out. We know that the humans are dying because the sun. No, you're good. I get distracted by a lot of shit. My meds have already worn off. Nothing is stopping the ADHD demons from going all over the place. It's the squiggly brain problems, it happens. But so now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, they like planted their own consciousness, and then from there they started actually being like, okay, well, either I'm going to convince other humans to do this, and like my generations are going to like live on in this way. But then they started figuring out a way that they can actually create the human souls within the forge without needing the organic body first.
Oh, so creation of souls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then it kind of became like a then it kind of became an almost like, I need to take my second dose of Ritalin. Yes. Take your meds, people, if you haven't already. I always literally, like, I don't know why I scheduled my stream for this time, because I scheduled it for exactly the time when my meds are supposed to wear off for the night. So, yay, chaos. Makes it
what
fun.
we came for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think, like, the idea of, like, creation of souls, they've now created these consciousnesses that are not human, but they are still people. And now this is probably the society that our, story, whatever is taking place at, probably is, like, maybe 1 or 2 generations even beyond that. So now it's like the society itself, we're used to most people in this society having just being like these Warforged people.
Where do we think these souls are coming from? The new generation.
Are they
Is it part of the sun?
Yeah, like, are they technically souls? Or
I was gonna say that's kind of the question. Are they technically souls, or are they like just consciousnesses? Like, they are just like they're beings that are technically conscious but don't have. Do the robots worship anything or anyone? I think they would worship the sun. I think the sun is like their god, because that is the thing. They have these little balls of like helium and oxygen in their bodies. That is the thing that is keeping them alive.
So if they're one with the sun,
maybe they're almost like copy and paste, but from an older version. Interesting. Makes me think of the whole.
So what would they? If they did say, let's say that they worship the sun and it's their god or their deity or something like that, what would they call it as well?
Dad.
I mean, would they call it father?
You say dad, and my first thought was immediately like solar daddy.
Mother?
I'm like, I'm not saying that out loud, but here we are. I just said it.
Solar daddy.
Solar daddy, yeah. I'm not making solar daddy canon. Sun bro.
Hot daddy.
Hot daddy.
It's real hot.
That's
hot
crazy.
Don't call me my hot dad.
Like, I think like father son or father. Even if they call it like star, like
father son is also really funny.
Father son is weird. Father star is cool, I think, because it is technically a star. It is just their planet's star, Yeah. So that could be interesting. I mean, hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Father son raises some familial questions. Yeah, I mean, technically, like, if this sun is the thing that gives them all life, I mean, also, would it be father if this thing is, generally in our societies, in, like, in our folklore, in our world right now, the sun has very, like, masculine energy. It's almost always seen as a being of being a father or, a masculine god of some kind. But if it's this in their world is, like, a life giver, would we not call it mother? Like, would it not be the one who, like, hot mommy? Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be hot mommy.
Yeah. No, you're right. I actually never thought of that, because you're right. The sun is always depicted as male, and the moon is always depicted as female in like all of our folklore.
Yeah.
And you guys are making me just realize that.
Yeah, no, I had never thought of that.
In most, if you look into most like different folklores and most different mythologies, the sun is almost always seen as a god or a masculine figure. then the moon is always like mother moon, or it's a mother. Despite we also have like man
Mhm.
in the moon kind of stories, but the moon itself is always almost always seen as very feminine. And I think it's because
Yeah.
it's very soft. It also is associated with water. It has like its connections magnetically to like the oceans, to the tides, and oceans water is very fluid. It is considered very feminine energy. Not in like even like a gendered way. It's just more of like the divine energy type of way. Can we tell that I'm
Mhm.
pagan and I study a lot about mythology? I'm really into it. But yeah, I think like in this particular world, I think maybe the sun would be mother, because the sun is the thing that like brings that little bit of life to these beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I love
So
that.
when there's
I
an
really love
eclipse,
the
are we
idea.
watching them? Jesus Christ. Earthos says, so when there's an eclipse, are we watching them get it on?
Oh, Ben.
I hope you're not
No.
watching the eclipse.
Yeah.
Then what does that make a lunar eclipse? Oh God. What is happening? Oh Lordy. Listen, I knew chat was gonna be a chaos. I knew
I was
this
gonna make it
gonna
really
happen.
bad. I'm not
No, go
gonna-
ahead. Go ahead. We're already here.
I would just say, oh, hey girl, what's your favorite position, lunar or solar?
That's good. That's good.
Holy shit.
A plus.
Oh
A
my
plus.
God, that's awesome.
You know.
Okay, I need a clip of that. That's great.
All right.
Anyway, we're moving on. That's awesome. No, I think okay, so this could be interesting. So language and linguistics is another really interesting thing to think about when it comes to like storytelling and world building and stuff. I usually think about this when it comes to like naming our characters, but we can kind of start here. The way I usually name characters is I'll look up like names that mean a certain thing, but then from there I will look at the country of origin. So if I'm naming a character, like recently I just played a character named Aisling, and the reason her name is Aisling is because she's an Irish character. I'm not going to name an Irish character something that's like, Juanita or something. Like I'm gonna give her a name of that country of origin. So if we're thinking like culturally, storytelling wise, yes, this is not like an earth thing, but we could look into, okay, do we want to name it something with like a Latin origin, like in terms of the word, or like a Greek origin or something like that, and from there we can kind of like build or like take inspiration from those cultures.
I kind of like what you mentioned. It was solar punk was Brazilian in nature. I kind of like jumping off of
I
that.
hope to God that Mika is still lurking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mika! Like when we first showed up, Mika put in like I can only lurk. I hope that he's still lurking, because that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. So let's look up. Okay.
I don't really know a lot of like. Yeah.
I recently went down a rabbit hole of looking up Brazilian, like Brazilian folk magic practices. Really interesting shit, honestly. But I'm gonna look up the Brazilian word for mother and see what comes up. And then also, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hold on. Mai, I think it's MAE, but with the little, I don't know what the name of the little squiggly symbol is above the A. But that would be the Brazilian or it's Portuguese is what they.
It's Portuguese, yeah.
So could do mother. We could also do, what is the Portuguese word for sun? Let's look that. Okay, it's soul. So I think you would pronounce that Mai, but let me.
I see something here that says that Guarachi is the primary sun god in indigenous Tupi-Guarani indigenous mythology.
Ooh,
and that they were married to or fell in love with Jossi, who is the moon.
Okay, I have heard of
because they were never
Jossi,
supposed to
because
meet.
that was one of the recent. Okay, who is the? What did you say the name of the sun god was?
Guaraci? Guarachi? Guaraci.
Okay, well I'm just gonna look up how to
that's
pronounce that.
actually so sweet. They fell in love, Because they were never supposed to meet. Their longing resulted in him lighting the day while she lights the night. Oh,
I love
love.
mythology
Oh,
so
it's
much.
adorable.
Aww.
And then they got it on during the eclipse when they
And then
weren't
they
supposed to meet.
solar.
We've come full circle, people. We're here. Oh, good lord. Oh my god, we actually did get a clip of lunar or solar. That's so fucking funny. Yes.
Thank you, Hayden.
Oh, good lord. Thank you so much for that clip. Let's see. Oh, did my headphones just die? Hold on. Yeah, I think my headphones just died. What the hell?
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear.
I can hear y'all,
We'll
but you
do a
were
little
suddenly
dance.
through my speakers and not in my headphones.
hear
Hold on
you.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
What is happening? Jingle your keys, everybody.
The keys.
Jingle the keys.
Jingle the
Twisty
keys.
Tommy said full circle, much like the orbits.
Yes, yes.
Can I we bring a dragon? Does that work?
Didn't shake the keys to the fairy's liking. Come on, keep my headphones alive. They were charging overnight. What do you mean they're not on right now? Okay, we're fine. We're back on. My headphones are on now. We're good.
Oh, great.
Let's just hope they stay on for the rest of the stream. Okay, so then for this world, do we want to say that, like, do we want to actually take the name from the actual, like, sun god, this, like, Brazilian folklore, or do we want to take, like, maybe the Portuguese words for mother, like, try and make it more like a feminine figure versus a masculine, and, like, make up our own kind of mythology?
I kind of I liked your idea of having it be more the mother, and I think Mai sounds good. I think that makes sense. It's like very similar to lots of like female names, like in our culture, like May.
Yeah.
Mai is like a word like that people use, like, and I think that makes sense because it gives that mother energy, while also being simple and easy. I don't know why I feel like a lot of the names for the sun over the years have always been super short, and I feel like because like Ra and Sol and like those they're always like 3 letters, and so Mai makes sense. Like it's kind of continuing that
and
almost.
I honestly, in my head, like my soul sounds Maesol sounds really pretty, and it sounds like that's mother son. I think my soul in this world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm gonna put that in chat real quick and just pin that so that we have it in our brains. There we go.
And
visually when you see it written down, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love when people take notes because I don't. My soul. Or my soul. My soul. The way it was written on Google Translate was with the little squiggly punctuation above the A, and I don't know how to pronounce that. And listening to the weird Google robot voice was not helpful for me.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's why you like it so much, Vince. Ben said in chat, miso?
Miso? That's why we like it. Miso. Yes.
I gotta get miso.
Oh my god, please. Listen, you mentioned a cat. I demand to see the kitty.
I'll go grab him right now if you want.
Go get the cat right now. Colin and I can keep talking. Go get the cat.
All right. You asked for it. I'm telling you.
Vince, don't leave. I can't do this without you.
Oh my god. I promise I'm not scary. I know I don't. I know I said that I don't like mustard at the top of the stream, but I promise I'm not scary.
I mean, we can just agree to disagree about the mustard. Not that you're scared. I don't think you're scared.
Okay. That's fine. Savannah, you are now Vince. I am both Vince and Savannah. Usually, I'm the one who has to leave, and my guest is the new Savannah. I've never been the replacement person before, so me being the new Vince is crazy. I don't know if I can do this.
I need you to roll me a d20 really quick, and it probably won't be above a 10. If you're truly the new Vince,
this is my test to see if I am the new Vince. Oh, good. Vince is here to see if I am the new Vince. Let's see. Oh, it's an 11. Sorry, I beat Vince.
I'm no longer Vince?
No, you're still Vince.
Definitely.
I rolled above a 10, so that means you're still Vince.
Okay, all right, good. So
Colin said I have to roll. Baby, look at the miso.
He's a very gassy boy. He just woke up from a nap in the bathtub.
Oh.
He sleeps in the bathtub.
Yep.
He loves the bathtub now. He loves playing with the water.
That's so cute.
Yes, this is Miso's dating profile. He loves to be in the water. It really enjoys trying to chomp on every single wire possible within the house. When you tell him no, he decides that this is the new thing that I need to go after for the rest of eternity.
Yep.
He is a big cuddle bug, and he is a very, very handsome 4-month-old baby that has grown.
He's
significantly.
giant.
He's massive
That's
now
a
compared to
big
when he was.
4-month-old baby.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You want to say hi? Good job. Good job.
Yay! Good job.
He did so good.
Yep.
You show them your pretty eyes, and then you're gonna go back to taking a
yes.
nap. Yes.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Sweet baby.
Okay.
Okay.
You go beat up your brother. Bye.
Yep. No, so that is one thing that happens a lot. If I have to leave the screen for any reason to, like, I don't know, go and get more water, go do something out of the frame, suddenly Jousters declares whoever my guest is to be the new Savannah. So when you left, I was declared as the new Vince. But the test was the test was I had to roll a d20 and not get above a 10. But I rolled an 11, so it's fine. You're still Vince.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're still Vince. Yeah.
My rolls are generally cursed, but only weirdly enough, my rolls are only cursed when I'm playing D&D. If I'm playing any TTRPG that is not D&D, I roll like fire. D&D is not my fucking friend.
You know, you're lucky though. You don't have all my student debt now, so it's fine. You like rolled well.
Good. Savannah sends me threats when I do that, though, because you will tell everybody that I was gone for 3 hours when I was gone for 5 minutes, and then I threaten to ground you because you're lying to people. That's why, Game Jousters. Get it together. I took a 5-minute break, and he wrote, this is the madman who wrote Fae House in 3 weeks, right? Like, that's a 50-page novella in 3 weeks. And so, I took a 5-minute break one time during a Just Chatting stream, and he wrote a whole story about, like, the kingdom of Savannah has fallen, and there was this, that, and the other. Like, he made up other kingdoms and shit. He wrote, like, half a page of stuff in 5 minutes and then told everybody I was gone for 3 hours, which is a lot.
Ah.
So, anyway, yeah. She abdicated her throne. I needed to get water. Oh. Did we lose Vince? No!
Jingle the keys!
Shit,
jingle the
your keys! Oh no, I think we, like, fully lost him. He's not even in Video Ninja anymore. Oh, what the hell? Vince, where did you go? Oh, shit. Do we actually... Okay, we might need to, like, take a break real quick just to see what happened. Okay, I'm gonna put up... I'm gonna put up the Be Right Back screen real quick while we figure out what just happened. We'll be back. Jousters, make up another story, but don't replace me. So we'll be back. And we're back. Jousters, what have you done? I saw something about a
I
King Vince. Vince is a king now in the
Yes.
story.
I'm sorry I
Uh,
died for a minute, and I went out and I checked on Miso, and it did indeed. He is the cause of everything. He isn't really, but he's the spawn of Satan, so we will blame it on him.
oh
I
god.
love being able to blame my cats on for everything that goes wrong. It's like
Honestly,
raining that day. I'm like, Bigby,
I know.
why could you do this to me?
I don't. We have 2 cats that live in the house. Neither of them are mine, and they don't come into my room because they know if they do come in, they will get picked up and cuddled against their will. So they know to avoid it now. I don't know what all is happening. Game Jouster says something about the Misonians. Okay, so King Vince. His kingdom was attacked by the Misonians in a dastardly. Okay, everything, Game Jousters, everything that you have written, DM me on Discord and I will get that put on Instagram. I'll put that up for everyone to read, because that's great. Okay, we're back. So cool. Where were we when Vince died? I think it was.
I remember where I was when Vince died.
Oh, we were just.
I remember where I was when Vince died.
Oh boy. I think we were at my soul.
Yes.
Naming the mother god, or the mother son god, which honestly I love that name. Okay, so asking questions here. So is this is then a society of all of these like construct, almost warforged consciousness people? Do we think that maybe like the sun actually is like, this is not just like, oh, they believe that the sun is a goddess? Do we think maybe the sun actually is a goddess and gave them their consciousness, like gifted it to them as the humans were dying out and they wanted to continue their like population?
Yeah.
They wanted to continue surviving, and so the sun was like, okay, I'm going to like I will do this to bless
what
you
if
guys.
it's
The sun can
what
like
if it's
actually
almost like a
go on.
It's
I was just gonna say, what if it's almost like a regretful thing? Like the sun has been alive for so long, kept this civilization alive, but started to die.
So
And
I'm thinking
so
this
it
is like,
no longer keep.
yeah, I'm thinking this is like
And
a
so it
cosmic level
still was
version of like the Giving
powerful.
Tree story.
I don't know if I remember that one. I know I
Yeah.
did read it at some point, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, so okay, so the
But I
Giving
like the
Tree
idea of it.
is the Giving Tree is the story of like this tree gave, you know, this kid kept coming back to. Oh my God, you did DM me the story. Awesome, thank you for that. I'm gonna remember that. But the Giving Tree is the story of like this tree kept giving this boy as he grew up, like first like, you know, a tree to climb and apples to eat and all of this, and as it kept going, like the tree just kept giving this boy, who then grew up, more and more things, and by the end of the story the boy had grown up and he is an old man, and the tree got cut down, and so he was able to like have a place to sit. But the story itself is like the tree just kept giving and giving and giving, and eventually the tree was no more. And I think that's kind of maybe what's happening with this solar goddess. Like the sun was like, I kept humans alive for so long, and now that the humans, and now that like I know that I am no longer going to be giving a lot, but I can still give you life. Let me find more ways and more, you know, even if it hurts me in some way, I'm going to give you more and more and more and more ways to sustain life, to do my purpose, which is to
sending these little like micro suns, in this case micro souls almost, that like fuel the consciousness for the robots and things to actually have. Now I love that idea of like
I have circled back into figuring out a way to get capitalism out of the story.
So when it comes to the nobility of it, what are the thoughts of with this sun mother giving the souls to everybody, and then also communication? If the more communication you get from the god, the more nobility you have.
I mean,
within
that is
the society?
something that is kind of like the origins of like a royal family. When you look at like monarchies, royalties, the reason they have these titles of king, queen, prince, princess are because they were given to that by God, right? God is the one that bestowed this title to them. If you really trace back royalty all the way back to the beginning, they will say, oh, I am, you know, wait, what does it say? Capitalism is easy to
Sorry,
remove.
Ben.
Ready? Capitalism. See, I removed. Oh my God! Stop!
The capital C.
No! God damn it! That took me a second, honestly.
I just got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
That seems like something you'd hate,
Oh
man.
God.
God.
Oh yeah, Vince, you're not a punny boy, are you? You're not a pun lover.
I am very bad at puns. If you could not tell. And it takes me a long time.
I love it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, when I was listening to Cast Party and I first heard mention of like the Pungeon Master and I went, found you, Matt. I was like, because I've known War Torn Knight for a while now, and as soon as I heard Pungeon Master, I was like, I found him. He's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
he is the one that I have to blame.
I love him. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will never be punnier than I am now. No, don't leave, stay. But no, I think like, you know, maybe this idea of like nobility, maybe because when you look at actual structures of like in my brain, I'm thinking of like the British monarchy and their like nobility structure. It always started with like, oh, the royal family are royalty because they were bestowed that position by God, right? So what if this was like a generations ago, there is like a ruling family, or there is a monarchy that was given by this, you know, sun goddess. And then the monarchy, they're the ones who actually will invite people to court. They're the ones who actually give the titles to the nobility. So whoever our like noble characters, our nobility in the story is, they would be given their titles by whoever our like monarchy, who our ruling, you know, our ruling group is. And I don't know if we want to call this, maybe there is a royal family if we want to do it a monarchy, or maybe there is like a high council type situation. Like there's a group of like, you know, 4 or 5 people that are like the actual core, like those are the rulers, and then everyone, you know, in the higher society is given a title by them. I'm not sure how we want to run the government of this story.
Yeah, I guess the question is, do we want it to be kind of based around, like we said, like the earlier humanoid civilization and like a like basically being like handed down to like their robot type things that have since gained sentience, or if this is after all that is gone and it's all about this new set, and the question would be, would my soul gift that to certain individuals, or is it just random? Is it that some of the micro suns were a little bit larger than others when they came down, and that's like, oh well, I was gifted by the mother because look, my sun is larger, it glows brighter.
So would that also would having a bigger, brighter soul mean a bigger object as well, like a bigger Warforged?
Like physically, like a larger body.
The physicality
so size
of them,
matters is what you're saying here, Vince.
And then would the size matter within the society? Almost,
yeah. I mean, it makes sense. That's really interesting. I like the idea of like, I like the idea of in this world size does matter. That's hilarious, actually. But yeah, like, you know, I think maybe they would each call it my star, because everyone knows like that stars in the sky are suns from other solar systems, right? So like maybe these like micro suns, they call it their star. So instead of them saying, oh, it's my like the soul that's inside me, that is my consciousness or who I am, they would call it, oh, my star or my light, you know, something like that. I like the idea of it being star, because it's like, oh, it's just a sun but tiny. Now you gotta use in this world size matters in a world portion. Ah, shit, you're right. We have, at the end of the stream, we'll do a little like, you know, in a world where it's kind of like a recap of everything that we've like created. And now we gotta start it with in this world, size matters. It says you can use colors too. Oh, that's cool too. Maybe like they're like the body that they're like designed with or built with are like have different colors. and that maybe is like certain ones, like the ones that are seen as like have like bright yellow because they're closer to the sun. Those are going to be the ones with higher nobilities and things like that. Maybe they have different like, feels a little like we're getting into like a fantasy racism situation here, like the color of their skin kind of raises it, but like maybe they have like certain like the panel where like on their chest where their like heart, where this like mini star is supposed to go. So what color does it glow? And that is kind of what determines like the power or strength or type of like micro sun power that they have in there.
Which then is another symbolism of their nobility level too.
Yeah, I think so. And I think maybe like if it is like a pure like a yellow, I think because you always associate the sun with yellow, the color yellow.
Yeah.
I think maybe like yellow stars. Are the robots aware of other stars being available, like a red sun, blue sun? I don't know if they would know about like other stars like in the sky, like different types of stars, like reds, those kind of things. Maybe like they just know that their light is going to glow at a certain color and like maybe a certain temperature too, like if they run hotter or colder, that kind of thing. That could be something that like shows their temperament or shows that can be like their weird like version of astrology almost, but it's like astrology but solarology or something, you know what I mean? Like it's their weird version of like how to tell what kind of person you are. That could be an interesting type. So we've got a lot of like setting, world building. I want to try and narrow it down a little bit. What kind of character would you want to play in this? Because I feel like that once we figure out like, let's say if this was a game and we each had our own character, what character do you want to, what would your character be? Because I think that way when we have like an individual person that we are starting to like kind of build, we can build like cultures and setting around that as well.
I
have two very different ideas.
Interesting thing real quick though, Frosted Gears in chat said maybe the nobles are related to noble gases, like the ones that have more of a specific element in their core. That's interesting.
And then that can make, because the different elements, different source of material to then make the different bodies.
Yes. Yeah.
Then that changes sizes or strength.
And like different gases burn different colors.
Now I gotta
and there it is. Oh, that is really
That's
good.
Smart. Now I gotta get all science nerd. Hold on, let me look up the periodic table real quick.
God, I remember doing this in high school. We would like burn
the amount
different
of random
elements
research on shit that I have to do on this show because we bring up different like how do we make mythologies? I have to look up like countries of origin and different mythologies and stuff like that all the time. Now I'm looking up the periodic table. I love this show so much, man. I love what I do here. Let's see. The 6 noble gases are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon.
Those aren't the noble gases, but just a couple of different metals and the different ways they burn. Like that's the kind of thing I'm imagining with like the different, like the methane's very blue, iron's very red, aluminum's very white, boron and aluminum's green. Yeah, stuff like that. I think it would be very fun to like work into. Like really a bright yellow would make the most sense for like the nobility, like we mentioned.
Yeah. Okay, so one of y'all said you had two very different ideas. I want to know like what ideas are we working with here in terms of nobility for characters?
Colin.
I'll start with so two very different ideas. And it depends on how we're doing it, because it depends on if we took capitalism out or not.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because if capitalism is still in the society, I want to play one of the engineers, kind of like my first idea, the engineer who helped to create potentially like maybe like the cages that like hold the micro suns, or even worse, like a fake product that's supposed to help your star burn brighter on the inside, almost like
you stoke
almost
the
like fake oil, but and like you like stoke the flames and you have to like hook yourself up to this machine, and it's like you'll only be better if you burn brighter, and it's like this like terrible Because that would be
Interesting.
fun.
Asshole.
Well, also, I mean, we
Oh,
could bring in a
I love
lot of, we could bring
it.
in a lot of really interesting like commentary in that about the idea of like, hey, if you keep going, you're going to burn out. So in this story, the concept of burnout is very literal. You can literally
Yeah.
burn
Yeah.
out if you keep going at like 100. Ooh.
So if any of these constructs start to actually like they're getting to their burnout stage
Yeah.
in life, do they physically start changing as well? Or is it just they're not as bright?
I think maybe they're not as bright, but they also like, similar to how
Are they
like
slower? Are they
when
weaker?
we
Are they yeah.
experience burnout, like when we as humans experience burnout, I think it's kind of the same thing, but it's more like you can visibly see there's no way of like hiding burnout or masking it. There is a like you physically start burning at a lower like brightness, at a lower like temperature. You start like and then you would physically get weaker, and that honestly, as see in my like I've never GM'd anything, but my like game brain is like, ooh, that could be some really fun mechanics of like incorporating almost like exhaustion levels, but like burnout levels. That could be really cool. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm like, I want to play in this world. I think this is so fun already. Like, can we do something? Yeah. Instead of taking like, or like have like burnout points or something that you would take when you have like, if you can't.
Almost like you overexert yourself.
Yeah, when you overexert yourself, or when you can't access certain things to like replenish that light, or replenish the things that like keep your light burning at its, at its base like maintenance level kind of thing.
What if they also used? I was playing Magic earlier with Nigel and Bree actually, and we always say when we play Magic, life is a resource. What if they did the same thing where their life they used as their resource, so they have to slowly pick and choose some of the certain actions throughout their lives that they do, because if they do like these bigger actions, then hey, it takes a bigger portion of your resource, your life,
So
that
what is,
would
like,
make more sense for nobility to having like servants and
There we
stuff
go.
to do all of the actions.
There we
so they can
go.
Be
That's
lazy and live
how
longer.
it's going, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Unfortunately, we've brought capitalism back into the story because I really like this idea. Shit.
It ain't going nowhere.
On this show, I very much am like, how do we make the government not the BBEGs? How do we make the capitalism not the thing? And then every now and again, I can't fucking escape it. It just happens. And unfortunately, it works really fucking well with the story. I really like the idea. It's really good. Listen, it's so easy to make capitalism the BBEG. It's because it already is. It's so easy. But I love it. And I love the... Okay, so now my question is, in this world, what would be the thing, let's say, like, if you do have certain actions, are there ways to, like, replenish it? So, like, a human organic body, we drink water. By the way, everybody hydrate. But if this is that's not water? Oh, is it? Oh, it is water. Okay, cool.
Mine is technically also water.
Technically, what is it?
Flavored water.
It's like a powdered thing that you put water in, and then
that counts. You're fine.
It's kind of water.
It counts. You're good. All art is a social commentary. It's unavoidable. You're right. Listen, I try. I really do. But sometimes I just want to write fairy lesbians, But and then sometimes I have to build worlds in which there's capitalism and robots dying because they have the souls of people in them. I don't know. Vince only drinks protein and magic cards blended together. That's crazy.
We did indeed eat some magic cards recently.
You ate a magic card?
Recently. It was at least 6 months. They were trying to figure out if just by taste, if you're blindfolded, if you could taste whether a card was foil or not.
Yeah. Yeah. And we could.
They could.
I wish I could say that I'm surprised. But here we are. Is that on Patreon?
No, I think we just did it.
Or is that just on the YouTube channel? Is that just a thing that y'all did? Or did you just do that for fun?
If you go on our TikTok, it's in there somewhere.
Okay, I'll find that. That's wild.
It was like last summer at least. Like it's been a while.
That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go find that now. Anyway, Vince, what do stars taste like? Hey, Game Jousters, start redeeming your channel points if you want to ask questions. Okay.
Do you
Well, I
remember?
love that.
Sorry.
I love the idea of it being maybe your character is like an engineer. You did redeem and ask the question. Of course, you fucking would.
What was the question again?
Or the above.
What do stars taste like?
For the above. For all of them?
It was what do
what
stars taste like, and can your tongue get sunburnt? And then what does a sunburn taste like?
My brain goes to stars taste like when you smell gas. It just tastes like
Natural
that.
gas?
You know what?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
propane or something like that. You just get that rotten egg sort of smell,
Okay.
you know, because I mean
get
it
it,
doesn't
yeah.
have a smell, but they put the smell in. If y'all didn't know, there you go. And then I have to start naming flavors for all of the stars in the universe. So another one's going to taste
Yeah.
like cotton candy. I think one's going to taste like chocolate Twizzlers, which you haven't had before. Try them; they're really good. Hershey's.
I love Twizzlers.
Hershey's chocolate Twizzlers. They are. I thought they would be the stupidest thing, and then Heather's grandma gets them for her all the time because it's her favorite candy. I'm going off on food right now,
No,
and
I love it.
Is it
make
a
fun of
chocolate
her.
coating of a
No,
normal
no,
Twizzler?
no.
Or
It's
is it
not
just
chocolate
all chocolate?
coated. It's Hershey's.
Yeah, that sounds way
like,
better than
chocolate
yeah.
flavor in the Twizzler. Like it's brown
No.
and it
Ew,
like
wait. It's
no,
so
no.
But it's got the
I'm telling
texture
you,
of a
dude.
Twizzler?
It is a Twizzler, and it's just a regular Twizzler, but it's brown, and it
Okay,
tastes
wait.
like
Veto.
it sounds.
Veto.
No,
I'm
it is
gonna food
phenomenal.
tangent for a hot second, and I have to ask you guys: are you Twizzlers or Red Vines people?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
Well, hold on. When we talk Twizzlers, we're talking not just the hard ones. I love the soft, peely Twizzler ones.
Yeah,
You know,
the peely
those are the
Twizzlers
best.
are great.
Those are one of the
I
best
just can't
candies in the
do-
world. Fight me on that.
Okay, Game Jousters, you're grounded. Sorry, he said Red Vines. So he's grounded.
Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Yeah, right to jail. I love Twizzlers. I'm a big, but I also like black licorice. The only black licorice I like
Straight
are
to
the
jail.
black. No, I like black jelly beans.
Straight to jail.
Oh shit!
Straight.
I gotta
Hell
go,
jail.
guys. Bye.
Hayden, we can't be friends anymore.
Kicked off my own fucking
Twizzlers.
channel. God
worst.
damn it. I'd rather eat Necco wafers and circus peanuts than Twizzlers. Wow, I can't with red vines.
I
taste
love
like medicine
circus
to me.
peanuts.
I actually
Oh,
do. I actually don't hate
love
circus peanuts. I kind of dig them. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta go. It's about time.
No,
Circus
you're stuck
peanuts,
with
come
us.
on, that's terrible.
I don't. I'm just saying I
But it
don't
tastes
hate
so
them.
good.
I'm not saying I'm going to act. I'm saying if they were available to me, I would eat them. If they were offered, I would not say no to it. I would say no to red vines though, because red vines taste
them.
like medicine to me. They taste like they taste like cough syrup. So yeah, Twizzlers.
I'm one of
all
those
the way.
weird people that
I've-
like the flavor of cough syrup.
I once started a
Me too.
full-on fight in a Rite Aid asking a crowd of people if they preferred red vines or Twizzlers. It was really funny.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I was working at the Rite Aid. I was working, and there was a bunch of customers, and I was like, "Hey guys, what do y'all prefer?" And it started a whole thing.
Oh God.
It was,
Listen, you know, there's a
listen,
riot. There's chaos.
yeah,
there's
but
whole
it
place
kept
burning.
people from getting mad at me. They were getting mad at each other, and that's what I cared about. 12 years in retail will do some weird shit to you, you know? It'll do some weird shit to your brain. Anyway, moving on from that. So question then for these people, like, what is their version of, like, water? Is that, like, what is the thing that they, like, drink? Do they have something to replenish?
Yeah.
That was the thing that started this conversation. I don't remember what got us on the topic of Twizzlers. Anyway, but...
Solar flares themselves?
Or do we think it's, like, some kind of, like... I mean, it could be some kind of, like, oil, like, base. Because I'm imagining that the mini-stars are, like, taken from, like, solar flare. A solar flare is this, like, sun goddess sending out these mini-stars and giving these mini-stars, like, these mini-suns to the people. But, like, the thing that they would have, maybe that comes from the planet, maybe it is some kind of, like, oil or some kind of gas that they have or something like that they would
The
have
noble
to,
gases.
Well,
yeah.
And certain noble gases are more abundant than others.
Okay. Yeah.
I also like the idea of like bringing back like the original solar punk idea of like harmony and like using renewable energy almost.
Yeah.
but like it doesn't like work as well because you're trying to fuel like a soul. Because
Yeah.
that kind of gets me back to thinking about like giant solar panels and stuff, using what's left of the dying sun to like almost charge your own battery.
Oh,
It's almost like sleep that has to, but you have to be like plugged into something that's gathering energy so that you
interesting.
are continually
Mm.
adding
Yeah.
energy. So like the nobility has access to all of that. Not everyone else does. Others have
More efficient stuff too.
yes,
You
more
know,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
where
yeah.
you could lay there for an hour and charge up for a year's worth of energy, where
Yeah.
the lower nobility people, it might take a year to charge up for like 3 days worth of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of
Or they're just
character,
losing energy.
in terms of character
Yeah.
creation, now people who have seen my show before know that I love to play like the heiress, like a princess type of character. I love playing like not necessarily like maybe not necessarily like the king, but maybe the princess. You know, like the that kind of like
Hmm.
level of power, but not necessarily like in power, but a level of status. But I think for this one, I think could be really interesting. Just also because like I don't know if y'all guys have watched Bridgerton. I am a very Bridgerton minded person too. But
Mm-mm.
so maybe not like one of the nobility, but I think I would want to play like a servant, like a handmaiden or like a you know, some kind of like, you know, servant to one of the nobles. I think could be really fun.
That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing. I wanted to do like a big burly like guard or something
Ooh, yeah, like a
for the
security kind of
nobles.
thing. Okay,
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that. That's fun.
I think
I
there's
want
ways
my
to
character and Vince's character to be besties now, and we just gossip about the nobles. I think that could be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is there
Yeah.
it
here's
would
the
make
question.
sense.
Is
Yeah.
there temptation from the two of you to steal some of the energy they have access to? You are living
Maybe that's the
like
reason they have the
palaces,
connection
not
now.
palace,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, I mean, what if this
You're
thing that they have is
heisting.
like, yeah, oh yeah. I was
You could
thinking,
be
what
our
if this?
mastermind.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking, what
Oh no,
if
because he's
I was
playing one of the nobles. So maybe Vince and Savannah, we work for Colin's character. I'm pointing to the wrong people here. My overlay is mirrored for me. But
Oh.
like I think me and like mine and Vince's like our characters, we work for Colin's character, and so we're the ones who are like kind of like kind of siphoning it. But like maybe this is the thing. What would be the currency? Would the currency in this world be like access to these charges, or would it be like some kind of coin that you can use to pay for them? Because I think maybe each
Are
of us are kind
we
of taking a little off the top.
and are we all trying to siphon some of this energy for the lower nobility people? Are we trying to be like Robin Hood,
Ooh.
basically?
Yeah,
So that's
maybe.
actually where my other character idea kind of stemmed from. So it was very much like terrible piece of shit,
Love.
terrible person,
This is the
absolutely
DM
just
brain wanting to
capitalist-minded.
play the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
The other side was someone who was born into nobility because their
Ooh.
star burnt so brightly, but had a conscience more or less, and just never wanted to be a part of the nobility. So
Yeah.
I was imagining like angsty teenage daughter vibes.
That is
Of,
you're
like,
playing.
oh,
That idea is Savannah's type. That's the kind of shit that I love to like play, or I will like. That's the kind of character I have made all the time, which is like the
Yeah.
daughter of the noble that like doesn't want to be a part of it, and so like is very generous, gives away a lot, or like has the thought of like, oh, when I take on, you know, this position that I am the heiress of, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna be better than my shit ass parents
Yeah.
and stuff like, you know. That's yeah.
It's very like Toph from Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
Yeah,
that's like
exactly.
the thoughts I'm thinking of, like so capable on her own. So I'm feeling like that kind of vibe, and that depending on the age of your two, as you started working as a servant, as you started working as a guard, whether it would have been like, oh, like we got to like know each other, and like you're my only two friends, and so
that's cute.
and I've kind of maybe we've worked together to like set up this heist, and then like Vince mentioned, like maybe we're trying to make it more accessible for the people
See, I
outside.
I kind of like that. I like it. I mean, we could have both. Your like character in this story is the daughter or the child of your original idea, which was this shitty like engineer person. Yeah.
He's got to be here somewhere.
Either way, capitalism is back in the fucking story.
Yep. And we could be, so you have that, you have the connection with the piece of shit, but then you, in relation with us, want to try to help us, who's trying to help out the lower people.
Yeah.
We could be like, I could have been your bodyguard. And
yeah, I'm thinking, oh yeah, bodyguard makes a lot of sense. And then servant of some sort. But I'm imagining that we like got to talking over the, I'm assuming many years we've known each other.
Right.
Of just like how much I hate it here and how like I look down upon the peons and I'm sad about them. And and then I find out that you guys are actually peons and I'm like, oh no, because like I have this filtered world view.
I forgot that my servants are actually technically common people. Oh, wild. I love that moment of clarity for rich people where they realize like someone who's really close to them is actually just a normal person and they're like, oh shit, I am out of touch. Like that kind of story always cracks me up. Yeah, I love that idea of like all of us kind of turning into this little like Robin Hood trio kind of thing. So, okay.
And then it's giving super, like, I can imagine the session right now, which would be like the heist of like, but you're starting from the inside with like a literal person on the inside. Well, I guess literally 3 people on the inside. You're allowed to be there. Someone who has access and like standing, but also, you know, we know all of the people who like built this building. And so we, you know, I can just imagine all the fun.
No, that's so good. Hey, how many,
I'm liking this.
How many subs or patrons to convince Colin to bring me on to Cast Party so we can play this?
So we can run this? I think this would be a super fun one-shot.
Yes.
I think just a bunch of Warforged in a building stealing sun energy.
Stealing solar energy. That's wild that it actually, like, because you see solar punk and you think, okay, this world is run on this, like, renewable energy that's going to be around forever. But then, like, oh, here's the secret. It's not actually, it might be renewable, but it's not, you know, constant. It is not an unending, like, resource. Make it happen. Listen, I will
That'd be fun.
Colin, Cast Party is a channel that it's like, y'all wouldn't even have to ask me to be a guest. You just send me a Google Calendar link and I'll just say, done. It's in the calendar. You just tell me where to be and the answer is immediately yes.
We need more after party ideas. So I'll write it down and I'll bring it up with the crew.
That'd be amazing. That's fine. I'm not fangirling. I'm very normal and calm and chill about this. Everything's fine. We're good. Oh my god. That's something that happens to me in games that I've actually been in. Like, when other characters are talking, I'm a very reactive person, obviously, from what... And especially in this past, like, in this Fate game, there have been so many moments where, like, my mic has been muted and you just see me just going... just off camera. Like, just screaming. Me 5 minutes before the... Oh god, what was the one shot Colin ran last week? Oh no. We're doing our patron one shots right now, so I ran a bunch of our patrons through some different stuff.
Oh my god.
Part of them.
My brain went to the drunkards that we did. I don't know why. I'm like, wait, why were you streaming to the drunkards?
Oh yeah, we do a series called Drunkards and Flagons.
Awesome.
Where
I love that.
We get really drunk and we play in a world that's all about drinking. It's called Fermentia. And like there's like they're part of the brew keepers who want to make sure alcohol is flowing freely across the land, and it's just the stupidest one shots. The first one they went to make sure the druids of the White Claw, their seltzer spring was going dry. So they had to, like there was a bunch of
you see why I hate puns.
We get really drunk.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
The
I
last
love
one we
that
did, we got
so
to do in
much.
person too. It was great.
And I brought Jello shots, and none of them were. So they were like literally like ochre jellies, but they were Jello shots. So whenever they killed one, they had to down. It was
Yeah.
great.
I haven't
That
even
is
watched
sick.
that
That's
yet. I need
so
to.
fun. What the hell? I know I'm about
It
to
was a
be
lot
in
of fun.
we haven't had our session 0 yet, but I'm about to be in a game that is just a bar crawl. And I've
Oh,
played
yeah.
the
That's
idea of
sick.
No,
my character is gonna be the bartender from the first bar that the party shows up at. Who halfway through the
just
session
continues
tells her boss
on.
"fuck you" and quits her job and joins the party for the bar crawl.
Amazing.
I'm excited to
Love it.
play that. Okay, so I love this like dynamic now. So I'm gonna ask. Now we've got like some character questions. What do you think your characters look like? I know Vince, you said probably like, you know, big burly like bodyguard type. I'm immediately imagining like a Jet as a robot. That's my thought process.
Like my brain goes to like not, I don't know how to explain it, like bulbous big, like
Okay.
the you know, you see those in animes or something like that where it's just those really big guys that are
Yeah.
in the big armor sets. So even though they're warforged, it still looks like he's almost in this like bulbous armor, and his head is
Yeah.
kind of a little bit smaller. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I need to look up somebody that's like that, almost like Full Metal Alchemist, I guess.
I've never seen Full Metal Alchemist. Hold on.
Oh no.
No,
So
I haven't.
there's one of the main characters, Alphonse is his name. He is somebody that his soul basically is in this armor, and that's just
Wild.
kind of where my brain goes. Is that sort of look where
Okay.
it's just that big, like bulbous, not bulbous, kind of.
He
Just like
big.
a walking
Yeah.
suit of armor kind of character.
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
But
I like it.
just chill, not
Yeah.
like a dick, you know.
I love the idea of just so. Listen, these are my favorite types of characters in the whole world. I love them so much. I'm just it's the himbo energy. It's just big, chill, but will fuck a bitch up. But like for the sake of like, this is why I love Jet so much. Large and will fuck someone up, but really doesn't want to. That's the energy. I love those. I love them. They're so good.
Yeah, it's basically just Warforged Jet.
That's literally what I was imagining, was just Jet as a robot. Listen, I really like Cast Party, y'all. Okay, anyway. Colin, what do you think your character would look like? I'm trying to come up with a character that's not the same type I make every episode.
Yeah. I'm stealing your type. So it's gonna be. I like the more like. I feel like the feminine energy makes more sense. Like the angry feminine energy makes more sense here. So I'm imagining a more slender build, but much longer legs. So like legs are like half her body.
Hot.
And then
What?
Rest of it kind of makes the rest up. And I'm imagining I don't know why I'm imagining one big eye rather than two eyes.
I like that.
Well, how tiny are you? Like, how tiny are we talking?
What do you mean? How tiny?
Like how tall? Yeah, how tall are you gonna be?
Yeah, how tall?
Because
I'm thinking like. I mean, if we're saying that most of these things are about average human height, unless we decide to radically go different. Yeah, I would say like on the taller side.
Okay.
Or like a feminine energy, I was thinking like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", like that.
Because you started saying like, oh, like smaller build, blah blah blah. In my brain, I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm this big burly guy that's like Alphonse, and then you're this tiny little thing. This is Big Daddy and the little girls from BioShock.
Oh, BioShock. Well,
yeah.
You didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that you just said that. I think I'm thinking more like the Big Sisters from BioShock 2 of like what the like kind of spindly arm, like the
Big Sisters.
Yeah, the Big Sisters from BioShock 2. They're like the Big Daddies, but like so that's actually almost I literally said like the one big eye in the center and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly exactly what I was thinking of.
I forgot about
Okay,
them. Yeah,
so
that's exactly what you're explaining is a big sister.
Game Jousters
Well, almost.
asks Game Jousters asked the question because I am. Here's the thing, I am a hopeless shipper. I love writing the romance and writing the ships and all of that. It's a thing. He's got a tally of how many times I've been the one to suggest ships versus the guest. And this time it can't be me. This time you're the one who brought it up, Jousters, because he redeemed Ask a Question and said, "Who is smooching who?" Let me describe my character before we start deciding that.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I am just gonna make my type of character, which is gonna be small. I love I think I only have maybe one or two characters that are actually taller than me in real life because I'm 5'2". So most of my characters are gonna be like 5'2" or shorter. I usually in D&D games I like playing like gnomes and fairies. Fucking shocker. So my characters are like 3 feet tall. But in this one, I think she would maybe be like 5 foot even, like short, but not like gnome short. You know what I mean? So I think maybe about like 5 foot. Yeah, CC from Fae House is on the taller side. And then my home game D&D character is like 5'9". But most of my characters are little guys. So I think maybe she is like 5 foot even. I would say she is probably like rogue energy. Like she is very used to like kind of keeping her head down and being like not ignored but being very under the radar. She is the one who like does not get noticed. Which is why she's very fine with being friends with big burly jet robot. So
Yeah.
I think like having someone who can be that person who like is very noticeable, being Jesus, this is my like Fate character dynamic anyway. This is the characters I had with Andy in Fate, which my character was 5'2", and Andy made a character that was 7 feet tall. He was referred to as Wall Man several times throughout the game, and I loved it. Wall Man, yeah, because he's fucking massive. He is a wall of a man, and that just became like a running bit. So, but Savannah is also 3 feet tall. Hey, don't tell them my secret. I tell people I'm 5'2". They don't know I'm actually 3 feet tall. They don't know my computer is on the floor. Yeah, I think that would be like the character that I would play, is like someone who's small, can kind of get into like tight spaces and stuff like that, and that's maybe why she's able to like get in and like siphon different things or steal whatever shit she needs to steal. She is kind of like the thief of the group. If anyone has seen Leverage, if you haven't, please go watch it. I fucking love Leverage. But she is like the Parker character. She's the thief aspect. So I see like in D&D terms, I would say she's probably like a rogue or something.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't think about that for mine. I think with the nobility aspect, I think she might have just been like taught to be like almost like an artificer in a way because of her I'm assuming her father, who had done all these like terrible things, but like had taught her how to like tinker and invent. Either that, or if there is some sort of magic in this world, I would imagine something like sorceress or wizardry.
Which is interesting because Vince is so excited. Yes, Vince, please.
Can we be Transformers? Are we allowed to be Transformers in this world? Can we turn into things? And like I want to turn into like a little rocket.
You gotta be. You could be a Warforged, like a druid almost. That's some wild shape. But
I don't want to be a druid. I want to be a
druid Warforged who is oh my god, your wild shape is just you transforming. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with your character. Oh god, I love him so much. I love him.
So I guess I'm a druid now. I wanted to be barbarian, but now I need to be a druid so I can be a transformer.
You can be both.
I was like, you can be both. That's what.
Okay. You're right. I always forget I could do that.
Oh my god,
I always just think I'm always like so. I'm excited. I used to be a transformer barbarian druid. This is amazing.
I can't breathe. This is so good.
I'm so excited.
I need a clip of just Vince losing his shit. I just want this moment.
When I get really excited about things, I get really happy, and it makes me happy.
I know you do. I'm so original. I love it.
You really happy makes you happy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's funny because I'm watching this. I'm like, is this what I'm like when I is this? Because I feel like I do the same thing. I'm like, start bouncing. Oh my god, that was awesome! Holy shit!
So I'm allowed to be a transformer in this world?
Yes, be a transformer.
It's
please.
Our world, so yeah.
Yeah, it's our world. The point of the show is that there are no rails. We make up the rules. You can, in fact, be a transformer.
Thanks, Sun Mom.
Yes.
Right, Sun Mom? Yeah.
Sun Mommy. Oh my god, my face hurts from smiling. That was awesome. That was such a good moment. Beautiful. Okay. I love it. I think, Colin, I honestly, speaking of multi-class, I think if your character was like an artificer sorcerer kind of combo would be really cool. I'm thinking if we're thinking
I feel
like
if it is nobility, she'd have to have like enough of like that like baked in charisma of like, oh, you have to like talk this way. So it kind of makes sense that like if there were like these magical powers, or if we're just flavoring the sorcerousness as being like, oh, power of the sun inside each of us kind of thing, if there is magic.
Now, hear me out real quick.
So would that mean, because you're using so much energy to, like, if you're a sorcerer or something of that nature, you would have to be higher nobility because you have access to recharge more than the lower. So the lower people are going to be more like fighters, and
I have a suggestion for my character. Very interesting idea here, because actually even more interesting because of what you just brought up, Vince. But if we're talking like, okay, if we were gonna play this, like what character, what would our classes be and stuff, I would think rogue, but what if my character is secretly warlock?
So you're gonna multi-class?
Yeah. Here's the thing, I almost exclusively play charisma casters. I love bards, I love sorcerers, I love warlocks. My very first D&D character ever was a warlock. She was also 3 feet tall. She was a tiefling, but half gnome. So she was a 3 foot tall tiefling. I love her so much. I miss that character. But I love playing warlocks. I love playing charisma casters in general, to the point where my housemate has told me in the next game I am only allowed to play a human fighter. I'm not allowed to have magic. And I'm like, rude. But she is now my backup character for the home game that we're currently in. Her name is Chatifer. But I think like rogue, maybe like either roguelock or, because I think this could be interesting, plays like a rogue-ish, but is actually a warlock and kind of keeps that secret. But like everyone else thinks that she's a rogue. So has like certain like little things, like in the first like session, obviously that's kind of like, you know, revealed. It's not like a secret to the audience, but like to everyone else it's like, oh, she's doing magic, but she's going to play it like she's doing sneaky shit instead. That kind of thing could be really fun, because I like doing weird like shit like that of like, hey, you think, like I have one character who thinks that she's a bard but she's actually a sorcerer, like weird stuff like that, like class stuff. But I think maybe has like one level of rogue
I'm also just like
on the site. It's fun to like,
I just love that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love when you can like hide it from people just like a little bit, like just for a minute. Oh, you think I'm this?
Yeah. Well, like I think
I'll sheepish about it.
I think my like first like listening to Cast Party when I was first listening to season 1, I'm thinking, okay, Xander, he's like the camera guy. I'm assuming he's gonna be like an artificer. What the fuck do you mean you're casting Eldritch Blast? You're a god. What do you mean? I think in all caps I went, you're a warlock? I like lost it at him. I fucking love warlocks so much. There's so much cool shit that you can do with them. And especially with like their relationship to whatever their patron is, whatever, like there's so much cool, interesting stuff you can do. So I'm trying to decide, maybe she is like I don't know if she would have a patron that would be like maybe another star, like a lesser deity, like the moon. Like maybe the moon is her patron and is able to give her that little bit of like you know, the extra recharge on short rest and stuff like that, because it's like the moon can give a little bit of power from the sun because they reflect the sun's light or something. I think
you
that
just
would
gave
be
me such a good. What if this is
I
a
saw the
nocturnal
light bulb
society?
appear above Colin's head just now.
A nocturnal what?
What if this is a nocturnal society because they have to rest when the sun is out?
Oh.
So
there's
Oh,
the society
shit.
acts and everything
Wait,
gets moved on
why-
during the night. That's
Why would they have to
cool.
rest during the sun? Oh,
Because
because
the
that's when
sun
they
gives them
recharge.
their
dummy.
recharging.
Yeah. So they like go to bed, quote unquote,
Yes.
during the day, so that it would make even more sense for you in the moon to be this lesser deity that we see all the time.
Yeah.
Yo,
And it
that's
is
a-
providing sunlight, but like a lesser amount.
Yes.
And
Which
it's
is why
almost
she's
like
able
an
to
symbol for the people who are
Yeah.
That's a
Frosted,
really
Frosted
good
Gears says
robot
robot
vampire.
vampires. Kind of. I mean, we are siphoning energy from something, but I feel like that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Of like some,
Would that mean that there's cannibalism? Because like you could eat the other people's souls, like
because you
suns?
could siphon
stars?
their solar energy from them, which is
so
gross.
there
but
is
like
vampire.
you could do it. Like robot
We
vampires
really just
could
made
be a
robot
thing
vampires.
in this world.
Yeah.
Creepy, but it could work.
I think they
Oh
should
my
be, but
God.
That's for like the Halloween episode.
Yeah,
You know?
there you
Like-
go. No, that's the true like crazy BBEG that you get at like level like 10 or something, like before you fight like the worst big bad. You know what I mean? Like that's like the
Yeah.
crazy
Bro.
like horror arc. That is the what was that weird fucking blood world that happened in campaign 1? That's that mini arc within
that
the
was a
campaign.
fever dream. That's what
Yeah, that was
was.
insane, by the way. Yeah, no, when my coworker Kyle, as he's listening to it, he walked up to me on my break and said, "So I just got to this," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that happened."
That was weird.
that happened.
If it wasn't obvious, it like during that time when we were filming, I had just finished playing Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 3, like all back to
Jesus
back. I was
Christ.
like, "Fuck yeah!"
Honestly, I'm a fan of like I'm a fan of horror in general. Hold on, where are my keys?
Yeah, buddy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just in general.
shit-
I don't even know
Dragon.
if this is coming
Shake
out
the
from my
dragon.
mic, but I am
can't
shaking
hear
little.
it, but you know
twinkly
we've got
many
the proof
metal
that it's
dice.
happening, so we're good. Anyway, but yeah, that's I think Robot Vampires is like a weird mini horror arc that we'll get to later in the story. That's for the sequel episode when I bring Colin and Vince back onto the show, or no, I'll bring other cast party members onto the show, and we'll be like, so here's what we made in the last episode. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
keep
build
going,
on it.
and you have to.
Now
You
you guys
have
get
to
to make
add
robot vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I eventually get Ryan on the show, I'll be like, hey, we're not doing random prompts. Make a robot vampire. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. So, yeah, this being a nocturnal society, and then maybe they don't get... Okay, so then, like, would this world have moon phases? Or is it, like, a constant, like, it is always a full moon in the night, daytime in this world?
I think we gotta have phases, right? I feel like
Yeah,
it. I
that
think it
makes
would make
sense.
sense, and I think it would be cool to like, especially if you had something like your patron being
Oh,
either the
yeah.
moon or something based off of the moon or in the moon.
Yeah, some lunar
That makes-
energy.
That makes it interesting for when you can even communicate.
Yeah,
your
when I can
patron. Maybe
communicate.
maybe you get their power all the time, but you can only communicate on a full moon.
Yes. Yeah, or like the messages
You
come
get it
in
like a once a
differently
month.
based on the... This is really fun because my home
Yeah.
D&D game, I'm playing a werewolf, and like at different... But she's also a lunar elf, and because of that, she gets like different spells depending on what phase of the moon it is in the world's calendar. So this is really fun for this to be... What happens during a solar eclipse? I don't want to bring
Well.
us back to the... When Solar
when a-
Mommy
when a
and Lunar
mama-
Daddy love each other very much.
Very much.
The sun
They make
gets
meteorites.
brighter.
Oh god. Interesting. Oh yeah, because like
Would
then if there
That-
is an
that is a good-
eclipse,
like,
if there is an
th-
eclipse
yeah,
and
that's a
everyone
good question.
rests at the night, what happens to the robots? I know. Yeah, I think the idea of like if everyone's like sleeping or resting to recharge in the daytime with the sun, if there's a lunar eclipse, maybe it like like just does something weird to their like everyone's like energy
Well,
goes fully dark for a minute or something. I don't know.
you know how we said that their their star within them, it glows a certain color,
Yeah.
certain brightness. Would that mean that as we start to get closer to like a solar eclipse, or depending on the phase of the moon, how dark it is, does that mean that they have to use more energy to grow brighter to be able to see more?
Ooh,
So they
that's interesting.
in turn use have more energy consumption depending on the moon phase. And then with a total eclipse, they're using like double the energy that they typically would. So then that could be a mass exodus of souls because they're
Oh,
using so much
wow.
energy to be able like their body just naturally does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I think
Oh.
that's I
I'm
think
wondering
that's
if
interesting, especially because like if my character is a warlock, that could be really interesting to be like, she gets like little short rests throughout her day because she's working, and she gets like if she has like a 10-minute break or whatever throughout her day, and she gets these like short rest, which for her would get like spells back and stuff. And I feel like there would be a little bit of suspicion about her of like, how come you're not burning out by the end? Like, how come you're not like you're able to sustain this a little bit longer than other people could, or you have like you have more sustained
Mm.
energy, maybe not like bright energy, but sustained energy. And why is that? And that could like cause some like interesting suspicion on her a little bit. Yeah,
Mm. Ooh, yeah.
I like this story so much. I want to play these characters so badly right
Yeah.
now. I'm like, we'll just, I know I say we usually go for like 2 hours. Can we just keep going and like, all right, we're setting up. Where are my dice?
and we're just
Yeah.
we start
We're
playing.
playing right now, yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. I love these characters, but like I just don't know what to call them. What are you guys' characters' names?
Usually I'm the one who has to ask that question. God damn it, you beat me to it. Okay.
Mm. I need to come up with something that's robot and jet. Jet.
Okay, yeah.
jet,
Oh
jet,
man,
jet,
this one's hard.
George.
Usually I'm really good about like, okay, characters like names that mean a certain thing, and then I will go from there and figure out their like, their personality or their voice robojet. Um Oh, also, speaking of now that we've created characters, if you feel like it, if you've got 500 channel points, you can redeem Ask a Character, and we will answer that question in character. I know Game Jousters probably has some questions already in the bank, so we'll see. But that is something that you can do if you want to force us into a little improv situation, or improv exercise is the word I'm looking for. I might just look up like robot sounding voices or something, because or like names, because like that's something that's
That's the thing,
interesting
though.
for me, because
Do you
sometimes
think
my
they would all have robot sounding names, or would they be more just like the people
so
because of
yeah,
that's
so
what
that's a
More
question
human
for
because that
this.
was their
That's a
original
world
origin,
building
isn't it?
question, and this is why naming conventions are
Yeah.
so fascinating to me, because they mean so much to the world building. Like, it's one thing sometimes I do have characters where like I'll have a voice in the back of my head be like, "Hi, my name is this," and I go, "Shit, my character's name is this." But
that's what
when
happened
it
to
comes
me.
to we've done
It
so much
felt
set
right.
building in this world that it's like, okay, culturally, what are these people's naming conventions? How do they name their characters, or how do they name their kids? How do families name things, and or their creations or anything like that? It's really interesting. This world fascinates me. I'm not usually one to like lean into like sci-fi and robotics and stuff like that, but I'm so invested in this world right now.
Rawl.
Let's see.
Rawl.
Rawl?
That's my name. Rawl.
I like it.
It's like
Let me see.
my first crawl came in. I'm like, no, I don't want crawl. I'm not
Hmm.
crawling around. Rawl. There you
Okay,
go.
I like that.
so
That's my name.
okay,
Rawl.
actually, genius. So I have a lot of baby name websites bookmarked. My algorithms on the internet are very odd, because I don't have kids and I never will. But I have a lot of baby name websites just bookmarked because I look up character names all the time. Rawl
Oh, okay.
is a name. Country of origin is German, and the meaning, according to babycenter.co.uk, is variant of Ralph, derived from a Germanic personal name combining rad, meaning council, and or rand, meaning rim of a shield, and wolf, meaning wolf. So council, shield, wolf, that kind of thing, which is perfect for your like character type
What
that
you
you've
want to do.
created, which
Yeah.
is this like shield, like bodyguard type. That's sick.
E-
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, so like I knew all that. I just like it was like the you're
Yeah, of course.
You're so
up and then,
smart.
like,
Hey, sometimes, literally,
what can I
sometimes, like,
say?
intuition just takes over and you pick a perfect name. Like, it happens for me a lot. I'll think of a name and be like, why am I thinking about that name? And then I look up the meaning. I'm like, oh shit, that makes so much sense for this character.
Yeah.
I think that's just what happened to me. I had one that just came into my mind that I really liked.
Okay.
And so I think my character is going to be Alicia with a Z.
Ooh. Okay, I like that.
And it's like based off of from quick look of Googling, it's very similar to like Alice and Alicia, which both mean noble, which just makes so much sense. And I don't know, I kind of think I did the same thing as you, Vince. I just kind of was like, yeah, that sounds right. Like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And then I Googled it and I was like, wait, no, it made sense.
Oh no, it's happening again.
Let's see. This is a first for me. I'm usually one of the first ones to come up with a name, and I'm drawing a blank for my character. So this is
when you come up with a name, you also have to have your nickname ready.
Oh God, we're doing nicknames.
I know mine.
Too?
Yeah, mine's Raw, so it's just Raw without the L. Raw.
You want us to call you Raw?
Raw. Oh.
I think Alicia would end up calling you like meat, and like it just like turns into like meat bag, and like these names that don't sound good, but like over the time, like, raw meat bag. It's like how you name a cat, and it just gets so far away.
God. Okay. Love this.
Raw.
I'm gonna just take a minute. Give me a second, because I think I have a character name in mind.
Colin, what's your nickname?
Izzy.
Izzy.
Cute.
I
like it.
The IZI. It's in her name.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. Mine's in my name
also
too.
Just in your name.
Jesus. I don't know. I have one name, but I'm not sure about the meaning of it, which is interesting. But I really like the name Lenore. I just think that's pretty.
Hey.
Reminds me a lot of like Edgar Allan Poe stories and stuff like that. So it's got a very like kind of dark origin in my mind, but the meaning of the name is light.
Oh,
which
that's kind of cool because it's
with her being like connected to the moon and having an almost sustained, connection to the moon and having this sustained light that she doesn't have to recharge the way that other people do. I think that light,
I think that's awesome.
like, I don't know about a nickname though, so I think that her friends, Raw and Izzy, have to come up with a nickname for her. Fucking Raw is crazy. I don't know how I feel about
it's meat bag to me, baby.
Oh, we do have an ask. Wait. We have our first ask the character. So Vince, you have to answer this as Raw. Okay. I'm gonna say Raw. I can't do Raw. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But Earthos Chronicles asks, how does Raw order his steak?
Somebody gonna be my my waiter or waitress?
Hello, sir. It's good to see you. Welcome back. It's such a good time here. I've seen you a few times here before, but I can't quite remember. I know you always go for the daily special, and this day, it's a great prime rib. How would you like that cooked, sir?
Yeah, I'd like that medium rare, please.
Medium rare. Wonderful. That's exactly how I'd like it. And do you want the potatoes and the mushrooms?
Yes, but could I have them raw, please?
Raw mushrooms with
Yeah.
a medium rare steak.
Raw potatoes.
Never
is
been done
crazy.
before, but only you could do it, sir. Jolly good, jolly good. And he smiles and he walks in.
Thank
A
you,
plus.
thank you.
A plus. I love it. Oh boy.
I couldn't tell if
Raw
my character was
mushrooms is goated.
Australian or
That's no, but I
don't
dig
know.
it either way. That was awesome. That was great. Okay. There was a question that went unanswered, and it was because we had barely created our characters yet. But I'm gonna go back to this because Game Jousters did ask us who's smooching who. So what
Oh,
do
I
we
forgot.
have?
Yeah.
Do we have
Oh,
ships
yes.
in this story? Which one of us? What's the ship going on in the game?
So it depends on ages too, because if like I'm considered the bodyguard for Izzy, Izzy,
Izzy.
yeah. If I'm considered bodyguard, was I bodyguard when Izzy was baby
yeah, like,
to
did we,
now?
like- Yeah. How's
I
that
imagined
dynamic?
all three of us were similar ages,
Okay.
but because Alicia is nobility, it's like, oh, well, you still need a bodyguard at all times. Like,
Well, I think
Yeah,
also
father
like,
would let her.
I think something that could be interesting is like we all kind of grew up together because like Rawl maybe was training to be the bodyguard like in training. So he was like apprentice bodyguard training like up until then. And I was like, oh well, you know, Izzy needs a handmaiden that is like of her age that can kind of follow and help her with her dresses or help her with her whatever, help her with her I don't know if we have hair in
That
this
goes
world, you
to
know
the
what I mean?
same,
Shit
like,
that.
School and shit when they're younger
Yeah.
and stuff. Like, oh,
Hmm.
it's like you get the pleasure of going to school while also being there whenever I need like water
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't know.
I'm always like the assistant and the one who like helps out, but also like we were raised almost together. It's kind of like Charlotte and Tiana from Princess and the Frog, where it's like they did grow up together because Tiana's mom worked for Charlotte's family. You know what I mean? So it's like you know, very different like classes, but or like, you know, social classes, socioeconomic class, but like definitely still grew up together and became close friends. So I mean, yeah, I like that as imagining us all as like very similar in age. Yeah. That doesn't really help the question.
Well, at
Well,
least we
it helps
know
the
that.
question.
Yeah, it
Well,
helps.
It does, but I mean, it doesn't answer if like,
at least
are we doing this as like,
Okay.
are we a throuple? That's the question I'm asking. Listen, I know if the question is who's
I
is,
can't
if the
get
question...
past the name Raw, so I don't know if I can be a part of this trouble.
My problem is that here's the thing. I know if the question is directed at me, Savannah, and I'm asked, hey, who would Lenore want to smooch? Like, who does Savannah want Lenore to be in a pairing with? It's gonna be, unfortunately, I have to say it, Raw. Like, it's...
And it's raw, too, not
God,
raw. It was
fuck,
raw.
I can't with this.
Getting those raw smooches,
That's
you
what
know
makes
what I'm
it so
saying?
much. I just
This is
knew
too
it
much.
I knew that had to stop.
Like, as soon as you started describing it, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking fall in love with him. I love this character so much. I knew it. Because that is...
Oh, there we go. Look at that question. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh god, I gotta come up with a Lenore voice now. Okay. Wait, Cookie Mon Steve just showed up and said, now that was quite the line to walk back in on. I'm so sorry.
You came in at the perfect time, my friend.
It's Vince's fault he named his character Raw.
No, I named my character Rawl, and we need a nickname.
Oh, you know
and
what?
what's the most
You know what?
obvious
Here's the
nickname?
Here's the thing.
than
With the
Raw.
nickname, Lenore refuses to call him. He wants to have a nickname and be called Raw, and Lenore refuses and will only call him Rawl.
And I think when the three of us are hanging out and I find out that you two are a thing, I specifically call him Raw all the time.
And it
I'm like,
makes
how are
Lenore
you
so
Raw?
uncomfortable.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I saw someone follow me. I've got new followers this time. I'm very happy. Thank you guys. So yeah, no, I think she fucking hates it. I think she's like, please don't. So, hold on, I gotta think of a Lenore voice. What would Lenore sound like? I think of voices and immediately I go back into my Irish accent, but I just played a character who was Irish and that's why. So, let's see, I think she's actually like, two people that she doesn't know, to people that are not Lenore, or who are not Izzy and Roll. She's a little bit more shy and a little more soft-spoken. I think she's much more polite when she speaks. She probably has a little bit of a stutter. She feels a little bit more shy because this is her public persona. That's her like customer service voice. She's well, nothing draws me to that name, but I know something I really appreciate about Rawl is that he's very protective, and he's very he definitely looks out for not just Izzy but for me as well. He's just very I know that I can feel safe around him.
Nell, that's so cute that
she
you
says
love
that
Ross
while
so
looking around
much.
and making sure he's not around, because she will get embarrassed saying it out loud around him too. Like, robot voice, and like a robot but still blushes, is still just like, her face gets really pink and she's like, I gotta go.
His head just comes around the corner like, nothing about my big shoulders? No? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Did not know you were there. It's that moment in the office where if you remember, someone was like snuck up behind Dwight and he goes, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
It's that. Lenore's just she's very soft spoken, hears that and goes, ah, fuck. I love it. Oh my god, I just realized what time it was. I don't want it to be time. I'm having too much fun. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing these characters. If anyone does have any other Ask the Character questions, if you want to ask anything of Izzy, Rawl, or Lenore, and you have 500 channel points, go ahead and throw that in the chat. Honestly, at this point, just ask us, because I will start answering questions in character.
Give us those raw questions that you have.
God fucking damn it.
I did think of a nickname for Lenore.
Oh god, okay.
I like Nell, because if you take Lenore and you do it backwards, it's Iranel, and I like Nell.
That's pretty. Wait, I feel like Nell does
Nori.
have I was thinking about Nori too, actually.
Seaweed?
Which is really funny. Yeah.
It's actually also kind of cute.
It is a little bit cute, actually. But looking up, if you look up the name meaning of the name Nell, meaning, so some origins are Greek, Arabic, Irish, or Latin. The meanings are merciful and pity, which I think is really interesting. But also, because it can also be derived from Eleanor or Lenore, bright shining one, or God is my light.
Ooh.
Which is very interesting, because she gets her power from the god, which is the moon. In this world, the moon is the god. So that does not bode well for Robo Lenore. Wait, Nell is one of the names of... Oh, yeah, Haunting of Hill House. That's a fun show, but yeah, we're not gonna... That's not a connection to Lenore in this one, because I know what happens to that character. I love this. I'm having so much fun. I don't want to end this stream, but I know we're at time right now. Do either of you want to?
Well, I need to know what is the plan for?
Oh yeah.
Our big heist. Like what would the like the culmination of all of this be? Like, what is the adventure that we would run for this?
Also, real quick, interesting. Game Jousters asks an in-character question for Izzy. Can you name your ancestors going back to the culling as proof of your place in the nobility?
Can I? Yes.
You got Lenore just like giggling in the background, like, got him.
she's nobility. She would know how to answer questions like a politician.
Oh,
of
yeah.
completely
Okay.
ignoring the answer.
Genius.
Can I? Yes.
Yeah.
Next question, please.
A plus.
To turn this way
That's
correctly.
awesome. Yeah. Fully, you've got Lenore in the
Press
background. Like,
conference.
that's how it feels a lot of the times when you get to ask the character questions. I feel like the character is suddenly in a press conference. Like, oh shit, my character is now talking to the public. And by the public, I mean Game Jousters. Because he's the one who asked the most questions. I love it. Oh my god. Well, if there are no more character questions, do either of you guys want to try and give our, like, recap of everything we've created here? Like, describe the world and give our, like, in a world where, like, our movie trailer?
Is it bad I want to try doing one line at a time?
Do it. Do it.
Like, where
Oh
I
my
do
God.
one, then Vince does one. Vince
In a world
Terrifying.
where
I've never-
robots have turned sun into their hearts and soul.
In a world where size really does matter.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. God damn it, I forgot about in a world where size matters. Oh god. In a world where souls are kept within not organic bodies, but creations made by the humans that came before us.
In a world where there's capitalism.
We don't have to start every sentence with "in a world," by the way.
Oh, but we do.
Oh god. Okay.
In a world where I had one and then it went away. Hold on.
why are we monster truck announcers? I'm gonna keep my soft Lenore voice doing this.
I don't know. Raw started it and I just joined it.
Are we doing our intro in character?
Apparently.
Izzy, you don't have to do the
No,
monster
we
truck
don't have to do
announcement voice like he's doing. Izzy, you can speak normally.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I was just thinking about how like crazy our world is. That like, just different people have to like charge for years and years just to like stay alive, and it's just so terrible for those people. And I'm glad we're gonna help them. Also, fuck my dad.
Where we recharge and help each other.
Oh, hold on. I think Raul needs to have like go and take a rest or something because I think he's glitching.
In a world where I'm glitching and I'm taking a rest.
Don't you mean Raw? His name is Raw.
Oh God.
Say it. Say
No.
it. His name is...
Why would I say it? No, I don't know why he came up with that nickname. That's horrible.
No, I need you to say his name.
In a world where you call me Raw and enjoy it.
You are. Oh my God, Raul, keep your voice down. We don't need Izzy's father hearing you yell that.
We're like under the blankets and like doing a sleepover with like a flashlight. And
You open your chest a little
He
bit to read.
is actually screaming. It's like, Raul, keep your voice down. We're not supposed to be in here, remember? Also, I feel like Lenore and Raul absolutely keep that relationship like under, like no one knows it except for Izzy, because Izzy knows his best.
Oh
and,
yeah.
figured it out immediately. Honestly, no. Here's my headcanon: is that Izzy like figured it out before Lenore and Raul figured out that they're into each other, and was like turned into like, oh, I gotta wingman my friends now, and like made that couple happen. Which is just probably just like
she made the couple happen so that she could make the bond between the three of us like better.
Yes.
And now she's not so sure because of how much you guys are into each other.
Oh no. Lenore
like, oh, did I fuck up?
Lenore spends like extra time like doing her job because she's like, oh, I need to make sure that like Izzy doesn't feel left out of like friend circle because I'm spending like private time with Raul now, and it's like we got to keep the trio together. So she like overcompensates the friendship part of it. See, this is the problem. I'm having too many ideas and I don't want to stop. We're already over time and I don't care. I'm having a great time with this. Oh my god.
In a world. Sorry, no, I won't.
Okay, do it. So real recap. Do we want to like try one line at a time, or should I'll just do a recap for us if we want.
No,
to.
you know what? We Raw and I had our fun. You can go ahead.
I'll start it off for you. In a world.
Casting silence on roll. Like, okay, take a break. In a world that Savannah doesn't question life choices that led her to this moment, every episode I have at least one moment of, how did I get here? Why is this my life? I knew that this show was going to be chaos, but alas, here we are. Three-headed monster this recap. I don't know if I can. This is too much. Okay. No, I will just do the recap. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'll do it. Every now and again, I like to just give it to the guest, though, because I'm like, I'll let you do the work. I don't want to. Seems to be a pretty good life, to be fair. It is. I do enjoy this. I like the chaos. It's fun. It's the best part of my weekend, honestly. What a good way to beat off the Sunday scaries is by this absolute insanity. Okay. So, all right. We didn't name the world. We didn't name this society that they live in. Do we have a name for the country, the land, or whatever that they're in?
In a world.
In a world.
God damn it! I gotta go. I'm out. I quit. Colin and Vincent in New Savannah. I'm gone.
That's the stream, everybody.
Why was that sign? Why was that both of you at the same time?
We have the stupidest humor in the entire.
I'm crying. Oh god. Game Jousser said that Colin is the new Savannah, apparently.
And I, as the supreme leader, Savannah, have deemed the world in a world.
Okay, I had an actual name for this place, but sure, let's go.
Yeah,
Inna, for short, you know.
Inner, for
Sure.
Inna.
Vince is the new Colin. Colin is the new Savannah. And no! Bad! Game Jousters, you're fucking grounded. God damn it.
What was your idea for the world?
I don't want to say it now. I feel like it has to be in a world. No, I am titling this YouTube. Once this goes up on YouTube, I am titling this video in a world.
In a world.
It has to be. No, the actual name that I had come up with was Lumeria. That was the name that came to my mind was Lumeria, because that is while I was looking up like names of places that mean like, or names of characters while I was trying to name Lenore, that was a word that came up, and I was like, ooh, that would be a fun like name for the actual like, I'm not gonna say I can't say it because now the word is too. You
can't say world at all.
I can't say it because it's going to trigger the fucking. Wait, hold on. We've got Game Jousters in the chat reading it. In a world where size matters, 3 hunky robots who may be Transformers and one might be or wants to be or is a druid, they be smooching. There we go. That's it. Done.
That's the recap.
This is a pretty good recap. Also, I had a crisis moment earlier. I forgot to mention. I realized when we were talking about druid stuff that I could turn into fucking Godzilla, and I'm going to do it, and it's going to be the best goddamn moment in my fucking life. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh my
I
God.
needed
Not
that.
Rawzilla.
Rawzilla in a world where Rawzilla is in a world. I needed that, Colin.
Rawzilla in a world.
God damn it, that's gonna be the YouTube title. Anyway, this is a world where everybody is warforged and we get our power, our souls from the sun goddess, and we're nocturnal because we sleep during the daytime, and It's called Lumeria.
And we're stealing from these
And we are
noble
stealing
bitches.
because the nobility in the world, I didn't say it, don't you dare.
In the world.
God damn it. Hey, listen, I can't be this mad because in one of the first episodes of this show, I kept saying two big tops ass to ass. So at this point, I'm like not even surprised. Yeah, that's a thing. Go watch the episode with Diana of the Rose. It was a great time. Yeah. It was two big tops, ass to ass. That one was set in space. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I love it.
He will be facing Mothra. No!
Oh. Yeah.
Vince is so excited right now. Oh my god.
Dora.
Alright.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna find someone to raid.
I'm gonna go off. Yeah,
This is too
I could
much.
go off.
We gotta end this.
Love me some Godzilla. Some Rawzilla.
If you are just now
Rawzilla.
getting here and you want the recap, just go wait till it gets put on YouTube and watch the VOD. You'll find it. I can't finish this recap. It's too much. Oh my god. Anyway, while I'm finding someone to raid, go ahead and thank you guys both for being on my show and like
Yeah, of course.
causing this absolute chaos. Holy shit, this was so much
We
fun.
had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me be my real raw self during this stream. It's been very endearing, and thank you for having us. Honestly,
Oh my
Genuinely,
god.
yeah. And thanks all
Honestly-
for tuning in. It was fun to hang
Yeah.
out and chat
Yeah.
with people. And I love this world. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
It's very
What's
fun
it called
world.
again?
It's called
Yeah, what?
Lumeria. In a world called Lumeria. Oh my god. I am gonna find someone to raid. While I do this, do you guys want to plug your shit? Where can people find y'all on the internet?
Hi, my name is Colin, aka Director Colin. I am the director, aka DM, for Cast Party D&D. It's going to be your favorite Dungeons and Dragons podcast. If you want to see real world people jump into the world of D&D and find their way home, aka Season 1 or Season 2, where they have memories or sometimes don't have memories and again are trying to find their way in a new, mysterious, strange world, you'll love Cast Party. Come join us.
Please. It's honestly, I'm all caught up now on all of the Cast Party stuff, and I'm just like, I need more. Give. I love it.
There's plenty more coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now
we
y'all
have
guys have to
Granny.
go. And now on everything, y'all guys have to go and harass Colin until he runs the Lumeria one shot and brings me on so that I can play Lenore because I have way
In
too
a
much fun.
world.
God damn it! All right,
Don't
we're
make
gonna
me
go
say
and
it.
raid
Don't
out.
make me say it.
We're gonna go ahead and raid out now to Turtles and Chill because it is literally just watching a turtle tank and listening to lo-fi music, and that's just how I like to end my Sundays is watching turtles. after
And
this
when you
absolute
rate
chaos.
it, everybody has to go in and say, "In a world."
Yep. Everyone yell "in a world"
In a
as
tank.
loud in all
In a
caps.
tank.
Yep. Good
In a
lord.
shell.
I'm gonna get this raid started. On that note, go and follow Not Quite Novelist on YouTube. All of these will be up on YouTube once I get Faye House up. All of the other episodes will be up as well. Go and follow Not Quite Novelist on Instagram. That is where you're going to see all the promos for future guests, which I do have some other Cast Party cast members coming on soon, which I'm really excited about. Next week, I am having Victor, the Story Weaver, coming out. Yeah, do that. And on that note, be kind, be chaotic, and be creative. I will see you guys next week. Let's go tell Turtles and Chill in a world.
Yeah.